And we'll get the call from Sean Smith.
Illegal formation. Offense, number 79 was not on the line of scrimmage. Got penalties declined with those players 4th down.
So a punt will be the result. And the body language, and I guess rightly so, for C.J. Stroud, not very good as this offense heads to the sideline.
Well, we knew that it was potentially going to be tough once we learned that Trent Brown, the starting right tackle, was out of the lineup. The lineup they went with last week with Titus Howard at left guard, that's their best 5. And when they had to move Titus again and then move Jared Patterson as the backup center to left guard, everything kind of got shuffled around, and not ideal against this defense.
Good punt here by Townsend. Drives Marcus Jones back. The dangerous returner. Far sideline. Knocked out of bounds, but a strong return. And after a 3-and-out and a 14-second possession by the Texans, the Patriots get a 23-yard return by Marcus Jones after a 58-yard punt. The divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax include tonight for the Rams and the Bears at a very cold Soldier Field at 6:30 Eastern on NBC. And, of course, next Sunday, don't miss the AFC Championship game on CBS at 3, followed by the NFC Championship game on Fox at 6:30. The winner of this game will be in Denver to take on the Broncos. The winner of the game tonight will be in Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Back to work. Drake May wanted to air it out, and this ball comes out. Forced fumble by Will Anderson, and this is recovered by New England. It's 2nd down as May had it knocked out of his hand by Will Anderson. And then we'll see who got on top of it. It was Morgan Moses, their veteran right tackle.
Yeah, it's Will Anderson, as I mentioned. He's working against Will Campbell. He's lined up against him more than he has on the other side. He comes in, is able to make a play. Now, they brought the rookie, Travion Henderson, running back. His job is to help protect over there off that edge, but he doesn't help him at all. You see him, the one thing, these guys do a great job of chipping the edge rushers, but Henderson really doesn't get much of them, and May knows that he's got to do a better job of protecting the football. They're fortunate.
Boy, Will Anderson had a clear shot at the fumble that he forced coming around the edge. It's a couple of times the Texans have not been able to get on the ball and recover the fumble. Drake May with his 13th fumble of the season. That's the most in the league, but Morgan Moses, 34-year-old right tackle in his 12th season, is there to save it for New England. And a timeout is taken by the Patriots now with 13 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, lost a lot of time off the clock, and so Houston could very well get out of this without relinquishing any more points.
2nd down and 19. Here's Douglas. He has a touchdown in this game, and Alshire brings him down. Timeout New England with 5 seconds and now 4 seconds to go. In this first half. And we will welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Right now, it just feels to me, and I don't know about you, but like Houston is just trying to hang on right now. And right now, it's that defense out there trying to get a stop here before the half.
I'm from a hometown of Henrietta where Jim Shoulders is from, world-class champion cowboy. They're trying to hold on for 8 seconds. I mean, is what they're trying to do because, it has kind of gotten away from them, and yet this defense has been able to hold them in it. If they don't give up any points here before this half, I mean, that's big. And getting the ball in the second half. Now, there's a lot of discussion that's going to have to take place in the locker room to straighten this out.
Brown wants a flag again. It's Lassiter again, this time on Stephon Diggs. And there are 2 seconds left in the half. That time the Texans just bailed and did not rush Drake May. And there's the contact with Diggs and Lassiter.
I mean, to me, there's an awful lot of contact there before the defender turns. That looks like it very well could be pass interference.
They didn't call it. And now Jaden Higgins joins the defense for Houston. He's back near the end zone. It's Hail Mary time out of the right hand of Drake May, and there's a chance in the end zone, and it's picked off by Jamarcus Ingram. And I guess a fitting end to this first half here in Foxborough, an 11-point Patriots lead. We'll send it down to Lisa Salters.
Mike, 4 interceptions from your defense. Just what are you seeing from the D right now?
Well, I mean, they're keeping us in this thing right now. Again, we knew it was going to be tough. We're going to have to get some turnovers. We're going to have to take advantage of the turnovers.
Drake May has 3 fumbles, 1 loss. What will you say to him in the locker room?
Hang on to the football and protect the quarterback.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Lisa. 21-10 game at the half. Texans get the ball to start the second half. A lot to talk about in those locker rooms. Stay tuned. The Allstate halftime comes your way next.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if doing the Georgia bark at my boss would be appropriate. Go, dogs.
Yeah. So we need to...
That's not. Checking Allstate first was smart. Barking at my boss, dumb. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Hey, bark boy.
These guys are crazy.
This is the Allstate halftime.
Welcome to the Allstate halftime. The Patriots by 11 here, powered by their defense. Turnovers aplenty in the first half. Marcus Spears, Jason Kelsey, Ryan Clark. I'm Scott Van Pelt. Ben, we spent a great deal of our couple of hours before the game talking about how both quarterbacks needed to protect the football. Really, neither did, but Swag, 4 interceptions in the first half. With 30 minutes left in their season, I think the Texans are talking about who's playing quarterback in the second half.
It's got to be a conversation between Davis Mills, and I get it that it's your starter. You want to bold confidence. But C.J. Stroud looks rattled right now. And it was a little bit of this in Pittsburgh that had me, because tonight, this defense for the Houston Texans, thank God it's the Houston Texans defense. Because if it wasn't, this game would be absolutely over right now. And I think as a staff, you got to go in and ask yourself, not can he throw it or not any of that. Where is his mind? Somebody take him in a room and say, CJ, where are you right now? Be honest with me. Because if not, Davis Mills will have to be the guy.
You are not having that conversation with C.J. Stroud. The second half has legit ramifications on whether or not C.J. Stroud is the quarterback for the Houston Texans going forward. 3 years in a row, C.J. Stroud's got you to this game. This is the year you feel like you have the players around him to win it. There's no Nico Collins. There's no Dalton Schultz. There's no run game. They put everything on this young man's shoulders. Give him 30 minutes to show you that he's the guy you drafted second overall. He's the guy that's brought you here, and that he's the dude that can take you in the future. He's playing for it all right now, whether if it's his mind, if it's physical, if it's decisions, if it's bad throws. You got to let him go out and show you this is who he is.
And the problem is now they've built themselves in the hole, so now he has to go out there and make plays. Before, he could have settled in and let that defense make plays. He's going to have to come out here and make plays himself. They can't just be this protect the ball, don't make dumb decisions.
Yeah.
He's going to have to come out here, not only stop doing that, but make plays down the
I've seen
field.
bad games. I've seen quarterbacks play bad games and bounce back. It's 2 weeks in a row now in the playoffs.
Hey, fellas, what's crazy is that May put the ball on the ground 3 times. As big a play as there's been in the first half is that Houston was unable to get the strip sack recovery inside the 5-yard line. And it's a 10-point game, in fact, in large part because this Houston defense has managed those turnovers.
This Houston's defense has been amazing. They not only created turnovers, but when turning the football over, they force punts. They force opportunities to get the ball back to their offense. Daniil Hunter has been amazing. Will Anderson coming off of the edge has been amazing, even forcing fumbles in the interior of the defensive line. But if you're this defense, you cannot allow fatigue to take you out of making plays. That's both mentally and physically if you're the Houston Texans.
Will Campbell's done a